match tonight. Have a shot at the CWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion on the line. We're scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Please welcome out first, Brad Attitude!
Sounds, we are off and running. I am being joined in the booth now by CWF official Robby Walsh, taking over for handsome Mitch Connor. We will have updates about Mitch in the weeks to come. But Robby Walsh, this is what it's all about. Main event of absolute justice. Our summer supercard hangs in the balance. Brad Attitude versus Nick Richards. The winner will face the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion at Absolute Justice 4 weeks from tonight on a special episode of CWF Worldwide when we release Absolute Justice in its entirety 4 weeks from tonight. Who will be in the main event? Brad Attitude or Nick Richards? I appreciate you stepping in on no notice. Attitude looking hyper-aggressive to no one's surprise.
I wish it was under better circumstances, but I'm glad to be in the booth here with you. And he come out here with a different aggression, chasing after Nick Richards after he ployed him into putting his title shot up for grabs tonight.
Oh, dear. Good Lord. Hands marking the flesh.
How a slap to the face
of the 2016 Johnny Weaver Cup Tournament champion. Richards flung into the buckle. A lot of
clear across the ring.
Yeah, a lot of questions in the air about the preparedness of Nick Richards. I touched on it earlier in the broadcast when I had the chance to speak to him. Oh, Attitude rushes through. I'm not sure who got the worst of that one.
Seems like Nick is shuffling and Brad's trying to find his footing on the outside.
Absolutely. Dangerous maneuver. Attitude went right to the floor. Now on the floor, Richards will be more adept than maybe anyone. This past year, Robby Walsh has tried to reinvent himself as a pure wrestler, and he has beaten, what, 4 or 5 Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight champions in the past 12 months. But Nick Richards' greatest career success still has come as a brawler, as a fighter.
And you think he's going to draw on that tonight to take advantage of Brad Attitude's disability right now. He's definitely taken the fight to Brad Attitude, and I think that's what he has to do to stay on top.
The main event of our summer supercard hangs in the balance. Nick Richards has held on to that title shot for so long. If I may use a football analogy, Richards has marched 90-plus yards down the field. Will Brad Attitude intercept this title opportunity before Nick Richards scores the goal of his right?
He's got to push it through the goal line, through this pile that is Brad Attitude to score the touchdown that remains to be Trevor Lee, the CWF heavyweight champion.
Yeah, there's no guarantees about the outcome of that title match for either of these men. Trevor Lee has been on the roll of a lifetime. Nevertheless, here we are. Popcorn. One of these two men will advance to face the champion.
And see, this is where the fight favors Nick Richards. If the brawl stays out here, the longer it does, the harder this match is going to be to shift in the favor of Brad Attitude. Ooh. Heavy hands by Nick Richards.
Of course, we should point out there's no guarantee that the winner of this matchup will face Trevor Lee. There is one more Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title bout to go before Absolute Justice when Trevor Lee defends the Mid-Atlantic title against Big Mike Michael Elgin right here in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. We will bring you that matchup as well as Nick Richards and Tommy Dreamer versus the Dawsons 3 weeks from tonight. On a very special episode of CWF Worldwide, brought to you by our friends at Modern Vintage Wrestling. Keep up with us on Twitter, on Facebook, on CWF247.com in the weeks to come for more information on that. But we keep saying Trevor Lee, there's no guarantee that Trevor Lee's going to be the champion of Absolute Justice. He's got one more title defense to go that could change the whole complexion of our summer supercard.
And what a title defense. Big Michael Elgin, what a match that's going to be. And how would that shift to Absolute Justice, having Nick Richards or Brad Attitude?
Oh! Attitude certainly has the big fight experience ahead of Richards. Richards, face first into the buckle. We have talked about it so many times on CWF Worldwide. That solid steel with just about a 1-inch pad over it.
Oh, wrenching the arm with the ropes, and Brad Attitude is going to use the rules to the fullest extent to take advantage of Nick Richards. He wants another shot at Trevor Lee, and he will do anything in his power to take it a hold.
Suplex, dead center of the ring. Richards is hurt. Richards has taken a beating. And quite frankly, Richards has taken a beating for a decade.
And I was about to say that. You've managed Nick Richards eons ago, it seems like. What do you think he has to do to take advantage of Brad Attitude? Is there a hole he can exploit here that's in his favor?
Well, I touched on it earlier when I spoke to Nick in the ring.
You ain't cutting nothing
Trevor
tonight,
Lee
kid.
is the master of preparedness. Nobody spends more time in the ring. Nobody spends more time in the gym. Nobody spends more time training his body physically than Trevor Lee. Nick Richards is formless. Nick Richards is a dog chasing cars. He just goes out to the ring and just wings it. He throws his body on the concrete. We've seen him throw his body off the bleachers before. If there's one thing that favors Nick Richards in a weird way,
Ask him if he quit.
He didn't really have much time to game plan this matchup, but he's used to not game planning matches. He almost never does. So if there's one thing that is weirdly in Nick's favor, he might be more comfortable, I guess, getting in there and just going with the flow and throwing whatever at the wall and seeing if it sticks. It has brought him a lot of success in the past 12 months.
Oh, and he eats the steel post. I would have to agree with you. I think that his ability to survive and also thrive while fighting from the bottom is what's going to help him stay with Trevor Lee, stay with Big Michael Elgin, stay with Brad Attitude tonight. Surviving is what Nick Richards does best.
Right, some combination of those four men will be our Absolute Justice main event, which touches on, oh dear.
And that post is unforgiving. Oh, the shoulder.
Which touches on something else that, we don't talk about it a lot here at CWF Mid-Atlantic. CWF Mid-Atlantic, there's no rematch clause. There's no automatic rematch. So after all this time, Trevor Lee could find himself watching the main event of Absolute Justice from the sidelines. It could happen. That's a big, bad man he's got to fight through in his last title defense before the Summer Supercard. Once again, Trevor Lee versus Michael Elgin for the Mid-Atlantic Championship, and the Dawson brothers versus Nick Richards and Tommy Dreamer coming your way 3 weeks from tonight, right here on CWF Worldwide, and 4 weeks from tonight, The Summer Supercard Absolute Justice in its entirety on a double-sized, double-stuffed episode of CWF Worldwide. We will determine at least one half of that main event right here tonight.
And you just mentioned Nick Richards facing Tommy Dreamer. If he does in fact get past Brad Attitude, will he even make it to Absolute Justice? The Innovator of Violence may take Nick Richards out.
Cover, shoulders down, only got two. Richards favoring that arm. Attitude cranking on the shoulder. You see Richards valiantly trying to fight out. Submission wrestling is not his game. Mat wrestling is not his game. Attitude just sticking his knee right in the jaw of Nick Richards. He's not going to be at home on the mat. Like Brad Attitude or not, short arm scissors. This is a great strategy from Attitude, who has been classically trained. His pedigree reads a lot better than Richards, quite frankly.
Correct. And working on the shoulder is going to make sure Nick Richards might, if he goes for the cutter, might not be able to get all of it. He might not be able to squeeze on the neck of Brad Attitude to get all of that cutter.
Attitude kneeling down. He may take a count out here, Richards. It is a hot summer night here in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. We thank you wherever you are in the world for joining us. This main event matchup could potentially change the entire trajectory of our Summer Supercard. Attitude taking it to the floor.
Cranking on the neck of Nick Richards. He's not trying to win this match by submission out there. He's trying to leave Nick for dead on the outside.
Count of five. Good Lord.
Come on, Ed.
Wonder getting kicked around outside the ring.
Who knows what's under that ring?
You're lucky he's hurting, punk.
He's hurt because I made him hurt.
Crowd talking trash to Attitude.
He's definitely an easy guy to hate.
Extremely.
And that's the worst part of it. He used to be such a nice, genuine guy. And I used to have a full heart for Brad Attitude. But after what he's done...
Body blocks in his face right into the canvas. That's all. No, sir.
I can't believe he fell out of that.
Brad Attitude hurled his entire body at Richards, sent Richards into the canvas, and Attitude is talking trash. I get what you love. Will Brad Attitude backdoor his way into another shot at the Mid-Atlantic Championship? About 6 months ago, he had all the rules in his favor against Trevor Lee, and he could not get it done. Butterfly suplex. No, Attitude avoids it. DDT spiked it on the top of his head.
On that terrible haircut.
Pretty bad. But nevertheless, 2 wins away from being the Mid-Atlantic champion with a horrible haircut.
And that makes all the difference. Whoever wears the gold can, I guess, have whatever kind of terrible haircut they want.
The irony of you talking about haircuts, Brad Attitude, not lost on me.
Look, I'm going to try to get past it.
I appreciate you stepping in the booth on no notice.
You know I'm always here. I'll do anything for CWF Mid-Atlantic, and I just hate it had to be this match with this man.
But you've refereed a lot of matches of Nick Richards. I mean, double chop.
I have.
Lude put the ball in your court. What does he have to do to survive this thing? Butterfly suplex. No, Attitude has got the moves of Nick Richards scouted. Attitude said earlier in the broadcast that his plan worked. I can't believe he has studied his Nick Richards footage because he has known all throughout this match to avoid that butterfly suplex.
Look at the athleticism.
Oh! Finally caught him!
Butterfly into the buckle.
Both men down. That may be the biggest offensive maneuver that Richards has hit thus far. Is that enough to win?
I don't know. He's going to have to keep fighting here. But it looks like both men have exhausted almost a lot of their gas tank to try to take the other man out on the outside.
Cover 2 now.
That kick out seemed like Brad Attitude has a little bit left in the tank.
Yeah, it was defiant. It wasn't just rolling the shoulder up. It was hurling the shoulder up. Attitude going to the outside. Oh, this is real bad. This is real dangerous. Heads up in the VIP section. Through the roof goes Richards. Good Lord, right into the VIP section. Fans are dodging and ducking out of the way. Richards with reckless abandon. The reckless abandon that has served Nick Richards his entire 10+ years career. Is it possible that it could bring him the Mid-Atlantic Championship?
And here you go with his reckless abandon again. He's going for that cactus elbow. Can he hit it? Oh! Attitude got their feet up.
He caught him in a triangle. Attitude has caught Richards in a triangle choke on the outside. The triangle choke on the outside. Attitude does not have a 5 count to break on the outside. He's got a 10 count to break. Attitude may choke Richards out on the floor.
He's going to leave him for dead on the outside. Can Nick Richards fight his way, find some way out of this choke?
I don't remember ever seeing that before. On the outside of the ring, you've got a 10 count to break, not a 5 count. Attitude may choke Richards out.
And that's the veteran savvy of the world-renowned Brad Attitude. As bad as it hurts me to say that, he's a smart cookie.
He's a son of a bitch, but he might be a genius because he may have just choked Richards out.
Hey, you said it, not me, man. It looks like he's released the hold.
Yeah, Richards is in a heap. Brad Attitude is going to try to win this thing on countout. Referee Red Jones is up to 2. Brad Attitude may have had an ace up his sleeve to bring him a Mid-Atlantic title rematch. Richards is out. Richards is choked out.
And this is not the way you want to see this. You want to see two men going at each other, but Brad left him out here for dead. He wants to get the 10 count and not the pin, not the submission.
Oh, dear.
He's
dear.
He made it count.
I mean, barely. I mean, 9.5.
But how much did that take out of Nick Richards? How much did that fight?
You don't let him give up.
All the oxygen sucked out of him. The elbow crashed into the concrete. Attitude continues to trash talk. Watch out for that kick. Whoa, didn't get it. Connor, got him! On the bad arm.
But can he cover?
The arm that just went into the concrete. Good God. Who will face the champion?
Nick is rolling and the cover. He hooks the leg.
Cover. 2. Foot is on the rope.
Even with a lot of weight on his shoulders, Attitude still had the savvy, put the foot on the rope to avoid the pinfall.
Attitude's got that 6'4", 6'5" frame, and he was able to find the ropes easily. God.
What can he be thinking of here? Nick trying to get him back in the ring. Oh, right back to the injured arm and shoulder.
Oh, double knees. Attitude has been perfect. Cover. 2. No.
I thought that was it. I thought we had a main event for absolute justice right there.
Like Brad Attitude or not, he has been perfect thus far in his quest to headline the supercard of the summer.
I don't know anything he could have done differently today. It seems like he's had, like you said earlier, Nick Richards scouted his entire moveset, his mannerisms. He has it planned.
For the Bulldog, got him hooked. This is so dangerous. Weaver roll. He's got that scouted. Oh, yeah.
He knocked his block off.
Oh, dear. 2. No.
Oh, my God.
Woo, it doesn't get much closer than that, folks. It does not get much closer than that. Brad Attitude and Nick Richards putting on a classic to see who will headline the supercard of the summer.
Nick Richards is stirring. I thought that shot might have knocked him out.
Give me a chair.
What is Brad Attitude doing?
You learn to listen to me.
What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
What is he doing?
Actually going for the chair. This is not no disqualification. This is not a no disqualification situation. Attitude will risk it all here. Wait a minute, there goes Robby.
What are you doing, man?
Robby's got the chair.
Again? Give me the
Good Lord. Robby Walsh sticking his head in. Someone is going to win this fight fair and square. Richards on the top rope. No! 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 Whoever wins this fight will win it fair and square.
It was not going to happen like that, Brad Attitude. I'm sorry.
Oh dear, but Attitude still has a big advantage. Attitude still has a huge advantage here. Could be that whisper in the wind body block. Oh my God! Here comes with the cutter!
Nick Richards is going to absolute justice.
One half of our main event is set in stone. Nick Richards will challenge the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion for official serve.
17 minutes, 35 seconds, a winner by pinfall. And going to absolute justice, Nick Richards!
My God in heaven! Nick Richards will headline the super card of the summer. Wait a minute, Attitude! Attitude is in the ring! Oh, he blasts Richards with a chair! Attitude blasts Richards with the chair! Whoa, Daddy! It's the Mid-Atlantic champion! The Mid-Atlantic champion is in the ring! Are we looking at our main event for absolute justice? Trevor Lee extends his hand to the man who will challenge him if he survives.
Still not ready, Nick.
Folks, the summer is heating up. We will see you next week on CWF Worldwide.
See you at absolute justice, big dog.